I have no idea what happened to this air scrubber, but now it works again. Hello guys, I'm Saddamo the Bears, welcome back. This is Stationeers, a Let's Play on Mars, episode number 13. I decided that I'm going to build finally automated circuit which will run this coal generator over here. So then I don't need to care about it. The circuit is very easy, but I will need some components. So let's try logic IO. So I will need at least one, if I remember correctly. And the building of the circuit is very easy, but I will need a computer as well to program the IC. So I will take logic, circuit, housing, and let's start. And I will need some LED displays as well. So I'm going to build it probably somewhere here. So this is the IC housing. I never know which direction I want it. So this is going to be batch reader, right? Yeah, batch reader, and this is going to be the IC housing. Perfect. So it is correctly incorrect position I guess. So now I need cable analyzer. So let's get cable analyzer. So cable analyzer, perfect. And I think I will need logic mirror as well, but I'm not completely sure, because if I want to run this generator, I can connect this cable with this cable, then I will have access to the data port on the gas fuel generator. Or if you want to learn something, then I can show you how to use logic mirror, because sometimes logic mirror is the only way how not to do a short circuits in your networks or power networks. So maybe I will show you how to do it, maybe. So this is the cable analyzer, and now I need something else, and I think I will need some LED displays, like small LED displays. And LED display is a console, right? I think so. I'm going to print 3 of them. The size of the LED displays doesn't matter, but I want to have it in one frame. So I do have 3 consoles, so let's go back over here, and I need a small LED display. So this is the small display. I'm going to rotate it like this. So 1, 2, 3. Now I need to connect these LED displays and these guys over here with cables. So this is the cable over there. This is going to be this cable and this cable. Then this section. Sorry guys. And another T section, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to do it this way. So it is going to be connected directly to the input of the APC over here, just like this. And if I will need something later, I still have some space for another logic circuits. So this is it. But next thing what I will need is an IC chip, which is over here, and I need to make a computer, right? Yeah, kit computer. Copper. Okay, I need a little bit of copper, and then I am going to make the computer. I'm not saying it's Intel, and I'm not saying it's a AMD, but if I could choose, I would choose AMD 3950X. That's what I would choose. And of course, this was not sponsored, or this is not sponsored message, so do not blame me for it, guys. So this computer will be here, temporary of course, as always. And now I need to connect the computer with the cable, and then I will need a main board, program it. So let's connect it over here, and we will see what is going to happen, hopefully. And of course I'm almost out of cables, because why not, right? I need to steal some cable somewhere. I don't want to print any cables right now, but it looks like I have to. I would like to have a three-way corner or something like that. Yeah, three-way corner. Need more cables? I don't think so. I think I do have just right. So this is it, and now the main board for the computer. And I think it is like programming main board or something like that. No. Manufacturing, no. What the hell is the main board? Cartridge, no, that's for tablet. Circuit boards are for the consoles. And no, okay, IC editor, that's the right one. So let's print this one, and we can program the chip, but we are not going to do manually because I do have this program on my Steam workshop. So this goes here. Let's try turn everything on. It looks like it would, or it could work, and now I need to connect the data port of this not gas fuel generator, solid fuel generator, or I can do it with a logic mirror, but I need some cables anyway. So let's print some cables, heavy cables, and so I can print like 25. I will leave the printer running, so it will give me 25 cables when I will get back. And this is our circuit. So let's try to program it. I should have a program somewhere in my library, so let's find it. It should be somewhere somewhere here, and I think it's called SDB or SDB power control or something like that. So I need to find it, guys. I'm sorry for this mess in my library, but I'm absolutely sure that I have it somewhere. Okay, this one, compact power display ST. So overwrite, boom, we have the program. I can close the library, confirm, export, so the program will be in our IC chip. If I will take it into my hand, then I can see 1570 bytes on the chip, so we have the program loaded. When I will run this IC chip, it will throw an error, but at least we can see the screws right now. So let's program the screws. So D0 is the batch reader, this one. So I will take a screwdriver and I will do it. Stacker, no. LED display, no. So it needs to be batch reader. Hopefully this one. D1 needs to be this cable analyzer. So let's try. This is the cable analyzer. D2 is the generator, but I don't have the generator connected yet. I need a little bit more cables and I will... oh, perfect, so the cables are waiting for me. That's very good. I have the cables, so I need to connect this data port to this network over here. So let's do it. Of course I need these cutters in my hand to make that stupid shapes, cable shapes. So now we have the data port of the generator connected. Let's go back to programming that IC chip. So I need screwdriver again, and it is screw number D2. So now I need to find the generator. So this is it. This is the generator. And what's next? Ratio, power, endurance. Okay, I need to rename the LEDs, otherwise I will get lost what I need. So this is ratio. Let ratio, this is going to be let power usage, if I remember right, and this is going to be LED endurance, just like this. And I need to do some more work with the screwdriver. So let's hide this labeler and let's use the screwdriver again. So this guy, let ratio is D3. Let's find it. Okay, that's let the ratio. D4 is going to be LED power usage. So this one, and D5 is LED endurance. This one. Now I will explain how it works. It is very easy and it is piece of cake. So this LED will show the percentage of the battery grid in your base. This will show the actual power usage of the base, and this will be like a time in minutes before your batteries will die completely. So next thing or I would say the last thing what I need to program is this batch reader, but I need to do some magic, as I was mentioning the logic mirror. The small problem is these these two batteries, they are behind this APC, which is dividing these power networks into two separate networks, and I can't read data through the APC, so I need to do something else how to read it. But there is a way how I can do it, so let's do it. I can place a batch reader somewhere here, and it will read the batteries. So I will take that batch reader from there, and I will try to connect it with the rest. And of course there is more ways how to do it, but let's try this way. If it doesn't work, I will find a way how to get around that APC. So this is the batch reader. This is writer, so this is the logic. Where the hell? Writer, logic mirror. This is the batch reader. The input is on the left side, the output is on the right side. So I will rotate it just like this. I can place it right here or over here, and let's do the magic, guys. Okay, so I will cut some cables now again, and I am going to connect this batch reader to this battery grid. Come on. So I need a T wrong key again. So I need this T section over here. Then I need this guy over here, I guess. Or maybe this one, no. Or this one. Oh, come on, who cares, right? This one. So we will get the power from this APC. We have the input from this battery network, I guess, and then I need to connect the output of this logic or batch reader. So now we have everything connected, and I'm going to program this batch reader. The batch reader will read stationary battery. It will read average, and we will read charge. So let's try it if it works. So this is the average charge of all the batteries. So now I'm going to rename this guy over here to batch reader battery grid, just like this. And now I'm going to program it into the, like, not program it, I'm going to connect it to the IC chip with a screwdriver again. So let's do it here. So we had this batch reader here, but I had to move it. Like, I didn't need to move it, but at least you know what I mean. Like, if you would take a look at my tutorial about the compact power display, then you will see what I have done right here. So I will share the link for the tutorial maybe in the top right corner or in description of the video. So let's do it. Batch reader needs to be on screw D0, so let's try to find it. Stacker, LED, vendor, generator, and we are getting there. So this is it. This is the batch reader battery grid. If I will turn on this LED, displays, and I will run this IC chip. We should get some numbers. Okay. I know what I have done, but no worries. So this is the wrong number. So the batch reader is reading something wrong with this. We are reading wrong variable. So I will turn it off, and we need to read something else. So if I remember correctly, we are not going to read the charge, but we need to read ratio, and now it should work. Perfect. So it is showing some crazy long number, which is not a problem because IC chip will cut it or round it. So now we can see, I will turn off my light or torch. The battery grid is 69% full. The base is using 1.1 kilowatts of power, and the batteries will last for 41 minutes. So let's do something over here. If I will turn off these filtration units, maybe we can save some energy, maybe. So now we are using only 1 kilowatt. That's fine. If I will turn off this airlock, we are using only 800 watts. So we have still something running, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, the computer. Sorry guys, the computer is like 500 or 200 watts. Yeah, the computer is 200 watts or 150 something. And what are we running? Oh shoot, what the hell is this? I know what is this. I know what it is. Oh, I know what is this. I had a big issue with the portable hydroponics when I was trying to get it through this airlock, and when I was trying to pull it through the airlock, it jumped somewhere and I couldn't find it, and now I can see it. So it is stuck in the frame. That's very nice. So let's turn off almost everything. So let's turn off the stacker, printer, arc furnace, electric printer, hydraulic pipe bender, and what can we turn off as well? Airlock doesn't need to run. I can turn it off as well. And now we are using only 240 watts. So we still have something running. Of course, this IC chip, I don't know how much power it is. Probably, I guess, maybe 50 watts. Maybe. And these filtration units over here, they are not running now, but of course they can't. They can't run now because I turn off the airlock, and they are running from this APC. So 240, now 1.5 kilowatts. It was just a temporary power drain because this battery was a little bit discharged, I guess. So now the base is using 480 watts. So something is somewhere running. So I'm just thinking what it is. So the computer is 200 watts. Perfect. The computer is 200 watts, and how much is the airlock? 480. Okay, so the airlock is 240 watts, and something is still running. But who cares? It is running. So now, if the ratio of the battery grid will get under less than 50%, this solid fuel generator will run on itself. Then I don't need to go here and run it and watch the power grid, like what is happening, because this IC chip will run it on its own. So I don't need to care about that anymore. The problem is solved. So in this episode I'm still going to weld a little bit as always, and maybe later I will move these batteries and that generator a little bit closer, because this area around this greenhouse I will not destroy it, but I will take it apart and I will reclaim the resources. So this, what you see over here, it is going to be dismantled and shredded or recycled, so whatever guys, you know what I mean, right? So everything is fine, everything is running, so let's make something else. Maybe a little bit of welding, maybe, but I don't know what I want to weld. So oh, now I know. I need one more filtration for the pollutant. So I need a few more frames over here. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, right? That's a very old joke, but it is still funny for me. I will always laugh, I guess. So I do have this place for large tank. I'm going to take steel sheets and I'm going to weld this small platform. So I want to make it airtight, because later probably, of course this is temporary solution, later I will make these. Oh, I do have the welder glitch again. No idea how it no idea how it happens, but even when I reported this glitch to developers, I think they just couldn't. I was just lucky to get this bug, so they couldn't. How to say it? You know what I mean? Like, I was lucky, I did get that bug, and they couldn't make it. They couldn't see it, so it's fine. So I will place one more large tank over here. This is going to be for pollutants, and I need one more filtration unit and pollutant filters, or filter at least one. So then I will have a basic filtration done. So atmospheric unit, please. And now I would like to know where, because I never remember where I can print it. So not here, probably over here. Do I have iron? Yes, I do. I do have plenty of iron, but I need to find it in this pile of ingots. So let's print the atmospheric unit, which will get used as a filtration unit. Perfect, I have it, and I will need at least one filter. Is it a pollutant or... yeah, let's try a small filter. I don't need a large filter or medium filter now. I will make it later, but this will do. And next thing, okay, I do have only 14 heavy cables, so that's not enough. So I guess I will need to print cables as well. I'm going to place the filtration unit somewhere here in the middle of these tiles. So filtration We have the filter inside. Now some pipes. Straight pipes, I guess. So we have the straight pipes. This is going to be connected like this is the waste pipe. That's the gas which is not get through the output, so it is basically returning to this pipe, and that's it, right? So this one, this section over here, one pipe corner, and that should do. Now I need that cables, which I don't have, so I will need to print even more. So data, I will connect the data port just in case, because you know, like if you are going to connect it right now, then you don't need to connect it later. So I will connect these few cables, and then I can finally filter the pollutants. And hopefully I still have some pipes. I do, but I need a wrench in my other hand. So now it is connected and I can filter the pollutants. Boom, right? So let's take a look inside the furnace. What do I have inside? That's a good question. A little bit of CO2, a little bit of O2, a little bit of hydrogen. Good, that's fine, I guess. But I think I still need to do some kind of a upgrade to the furnace pipe, because now I'm not sure, guys, if you can see it or not. I will try to explain it. If I will place something into the furnace right now, like oxides or volatiles or whatever, they will get melted inside the furnace and they will escape through the output of the furnace, and they will be in this very long pipe over here. So if I want to keep them as close to the furnace, then I need to install here a valve or volume pump. So let's try volume pump somewhere here, and maybe I think it's time, before I will install that volume pump, I'm going to move this filtration unit, because this frame over here is going to be the wall. So let's do it now, otherwise I will forget about it and it will be always another side project. So this is the waste pipe from the filtration unit, and of course I need few more pipes. So I'm going to steal pipes from here just in case. Now I will need a T section here and there. So now I'm going to move the filtration unit just here, and of course I can, because I need to cut the cable first or connect the cables first, so we will see. So this is the filtration, right? Now it has the filter. Hopefully I didn't mix the water with something else. So this is going to be here, here, and of course I don't have any more cables, so I need to print more cables, guys, and I'll be back. Or maybe I do have the cables in my... no, I don't. but I do have some pipes over here, so this is going to wait for me here. What the hell is this? This one. Oh, hydroponic station. I completely forget that I do have it in my inventory. So I'm going to cut these cables here. So let's make a corner over here. Now this needs to be a three-way junction and a straight cable here. So now everything should work, I guess. And I still need to install the volume pump. So I'm going to disconnect these guys over here, these pipes, and volume pump is somewhere here. So where the hell do I want the volume pump? If this is going to be the wall over here, oh, I can have it here, I guess. And of course I need to rotate it just like this. So this is the volume pump. The volume will be set to 0, so it will act as a valve, just like this. And now I need to connect it to the power, and I still have one cable. So guys, sorry, the volume pump is there, the furnace is completely and finally empty, so I can try to smelt something again. Let's see if it runs. Is it connected to the power or not? Okay, it is connected to the power, so okay, so if it is set to 0, then the volume pump is turned off. That's perfect, so it is saving some energy. Everything is working, everything is running, so I can't complain in this episode. Let's take a look here. So the generator should start on its own in a while. Let's take a look if it starts. It should start, but I'm going to check what is the settings in the program for this generator. There should be a ratio when it should run. So 30% is the minimum power. Let's make it 50%, just like this, and it will stop when the batteries will be at 90. Confirm, export, and I will stop this IC housing, so I will export the program. I will leave it off. I will take a look on the generator. It is not running, and if I will turn on this IC chip, it should run on its own, I guess. Yes, the generator is running on its own, so it works, guys. Of course, maybe I will add more code to that program, so we can display how much coal do we have inside the gas, the solid fuel generator. But I think I used all the screws. Yeah, all the screws are used, so maybe I will use another IC chip and we can make it together. So guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you do have any questions, if you want to share something, leave me some comments. Don't forget to hit the like. So guys, thank you very much for watching one more time, and see you in the next one.